Hey, it's Gothy, and I'm doing a quick book review. This one's not going to be too long. I don't really want to go into spoilery territory, so this is going to be spoiler free. So I'm going to be reviewing The Lily and the Lion, which is book one of the Lions and Lilies series. I think it's going to be a 4-book series. It has it in here somewhere. It'll be a 4-book series. I think yeah, off the top of my head, it's a 4-book series. So this is book one. This is a historical romance. Oh god, I have little hiccupy things happening. Yeah, so this is a historical romance. I don't read a whole lot of historical romance, and truthfully, it sometimes takes me a little while to get into it, depending on the time period. This one is, this one's, during the war between England and France, and it follows two sisters. What I really enjoyed about this, and what actually made it really good to read, make it really easy and quick for me to read, was the fact that it was, it's set up so that the two main characters, Catherine and Cecile, are writing letters to each other, and that's how the story unfolds. So, basically, Cecile is a French noblewoman, and she's really excited at the beginning of the book because she's about to marry, a nobleman, and she's going to be rich, and she's going to have a nice husband. And then her father comes in and says, "Look, we've had to call it off because you're not actually my daughter. You're a twin sister, and I would like for you to get in contact with your sister and just see if a relationship develops, because I think it's important." So her twin sister, Catherine, is about to take her vows in a convent. She ends up getting interrupted and smuggled away because there are some people that are after them. So these two girls didn't know that they had, they didn't know that they had each other. They don't know who their parents are, and during the book they're going through and they're trying to meet people and talk to people who might be able to tell them a bit about who they are. In the end, they find out who their parents are, and they sort of find out why people are after them, and they escape. So this is written by two Australian authors, both by the name of Catherine Wilson, Catherine A. Wilson and Catherine T. Wilson. I think the third book comes out later this year. I have the second book sitting up there on my shelf, and I'll be probably picking that up next month. I'm reading a few other things at the moment, so I was actually going to pick up the second book straight after, but I was still sick and wrapped up in bed, and I didn't want to get out of bed to go to my bookshelf, so I didn't. I would definitely recommend this for anyone who's into historical romance. I don't know a lot about history. I'm not gonna pretend that I do. I think in terms of historical accuracy, it's pretty accurate, and if you do read it and you are interested in more about the historical accuracy, there is a bibliography of all of the texts they used as references. So that's really cool, and it's also got a glossary because it is set in, oh god, off the top of my head, I should have written this down first, 1360-ish. Yeah, so it's about Edward of Woodstock. And they actually do, some of the characters that they use and they refer to as the girls' parents and stuff did actually exist historically, so that was really cool. But I was really fond of the format, the letters to and from each girl. It just made it really quick to read, and I really got into them. I really wanted to know what happened to them, and I'm still very much interested in what happens to them after this, so I will be picking up the second book Actually, probably in the next couple of days. So I'm reading 3 other books at the moment, so when I finish 1 or 2 of those, I'll pick up the next book. So, yes. If you're into historical romance, or you would like to get into historical romance, I would recommend these. They're really quick. Well, yeah, they're pretty quick, and Australian authors as well. I will leave a link to their Goodreads page as well for this book, and it should have links of where you can buy them, because I bought this from the authors at Ironfest, so my copy is signed, which makes me happy. So yeah, that is my review of that. I gave it I think I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. Let's see. 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. So, yay!